What's up? This is John W. Snyder. This is episode 3 of Release Rotation. Got a question for you. How many things in your life have you started and then quit doing for numerous reasons? Or stopped doing and put to the side or something like that? For me, it's a whole lot. One of those is going to be this podcast. I started it, stopped it, stopped it. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to talk about. I talked about NBA. I tried to do it for every day. I think I did it for like 45 days. And I was really just doing that to just talk and get that under my belt. But I'm not really sure what I learned from it and if it was actually that productive or not. And so now we're here. And I still am doing my podcast, Release Rotation. I still want to interview people. I still want to talk to people and hear the story behind why they started a company. I've got some awesome people that I want to talk to. It's just a matter of getting them to my house or meeting them somewhere and doing it. I noticed my last podcast was on August 15th. It's now almost November 15th, so that's almost 3 months, and that's not cool. And I know in my last podcast I said that I would be launching this stuff on October 1st. Well, that was over almost 45 days ago that I should have launched this podcast. And that's kind of what this podcast is about. This episode is about just doing it, just shipping it, no matter what. Good, bad, the ugly, whatever. I don't know who listens to this, and maybe it's not for you, and maybe it is. But this episode is geared around the struggles of not finishing things, of starting stuff, not doing it, whether it's out of fear, or time, or procrastination, or you fill your time binge watching TV shows that are so ridiculously stupid and a waste of time. Or maybe you do other things. I will say most of my time spent outside of work is with my family, which is fantastic. But there's time at night from, let's say, even if it's 2 hours a night, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. after my family goes to bed. That's a solid 2 hours a night, 7 days a week. Right there. That's 14 hours a week that I could easily be spending on my craft and my passion. And over the last 3 months, I've chosen not to. And that needs to change. I would like to do this more and more. And so this is episode 3. I'd like to try to do one of these a week. Would be the perfect world. Just getting something out there. And maybe it's something that speaks to you. Whether if I am interviewing somebody or not, I would love your feedback. If you're on Anchor, you can send me a message, a voicemail message that I can listen to. You can find me on Twitter at JOHNWSNYDER, John W. Snyder on Twitter, or John W. Snyder on Instagram. Leave me a message there. Find me there. I would love any feedback, even if you tell me that I suck, or any constructive feedback, or any ideas. Or if you have a company or a business that you're starting that you would like for more and more people to find out about, hear about, I would love to interview you and maybe get you some content also, because I'm 100% fine sharing the file with you if I interview you, and you can do whatever you want with it. That's fine. I don't care, because like I said, I want this podcast to be for you as much as it is for me. And so that's where I sit with that right now. I do have some people in mind. I just have to do it. The other thing too, and I can't make excuses because no matter what, I should have those 14 hours a week to do stuff. But my job changed a little bit, and I went from working about 20 hours a week to now 40 hours a week. And so that kind of got in the way. And that's just another excuse, and I could keep making excuses. What excuses do you have for not doing things? What have you started that you've quit doing? I could name numerous things, but but what have you stopped doing but always come back to doing? That's a key question. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff you've started and then quit and never thought of again. That tells me that you weren't interested, it wasn't for you. But what are those things that you've started and quit and come back to? Or you've started and paused on, taken some time away, and then you're like, no, I want to do that. For me, it's this podcast. And just podcasting in general and talking in general. I've started this, I've stepped away, and I always get pulled back into it. Because it's something I'm passionate about and something I really want to pursue and do in my free time. And so that's where I'm at with it. But what are those things in your life that you have stopped doing, but you've circled back around to? Because to me, in my opinion, those are those things that we should be working on. Those are those things that you should be concentrating your spare time on. And when I say this stuff, it's for me as much as it is for you, but I waste way too much time watching TV and sitting on the couch. 2 hours a night, maybe. And that's 2 hours that I could be honing my craft of talking and interviewing and getting stories out there that are way cooler and more important than TV shows, that are real life things that people have built with their sweat, blood, and tears. And so that's what I want to get out there. This is episode 3. I hope to do more in the near every week. I'm not going to quit on this because I keep coming back to it. And so I know that it's something that I need to work on and do. And I hope you're here for the journey. And if you've been listening, sorry for procrastinating and lying to you that October 1st would be the date, because it obviously wasn't. And so here we are, almost midway through November, and it's go time. Thanks for listening. Please find me on Twitter at John W. Snyder, JOHNWSNYDER. I would love to connect there. Hope you have a great day.